Hey everyone, thanks for learning to play games. My name is Lance, and in today's video I'm going to be playing through Final Girl, and I've chosen to play the Poltergeist of Creech Manor for this one. So this is the second video in the series. If you were interested in checking out the previous video I did, which was the Frightmare on Maple Lane, I covered that one as well. These are the only two expansions I have, so I might do a third video where I kind of mix and match them, as that's one of the big features of the Final Girl series, is that you can mix and match locations with different monsters, and I think it'd be kind of interesting to see maybe the Dr. Fright in the Creech Manor, kind of simulating that's the scene back from Nightmare on Elm Street where she's running through the house and with Freddy Krueger on her tail. So that might be kind of fun to play at this location. So with that, moving into this one, there's a couple of important rules with this one. First, with the location itself, there are going to be 3 different spots within the house that are considered windows that you can only move one direction in, and that's the arrow. So once you move down into one of the street areas, you can't move back up. Now, the one exception to that right now is on the one side here. There is a ladder, so I can go back up, but if that ladder ever gets destroyed or other effects happen, then I won't be able to go back and forth on that. And then with that one, there is a hole above it that I can drop down, but I cannot go back up it. So that's it for the location. Then moving over to the Poltergeist, you'll notice she has no hit points. So with the Poltergeist, there's no way to damage her at all. On top of that, she is always going to get to move and attack. So she is going to be killing victims a lot more than some of the other bosses that you're going to be going up against. So with that, with this particular one, I've chosen to play Alice. She has 4 hit points, and I've noticed in my playthroughs with this one, it's a lot harder to rescue the victims, so I'm probably not going to be filling this up and completing it, so it's not quite as important for me to focus on that particular thing. As the goal for this one is to find Carolyn. I'm probably going to refer to her as Carol Ann. For those of you that are fans of the original Poltergeists, you'll know who I'm talking about. So with that, with Carolyn, the goal is to find her. She's going to be in one of these item decks, and then to get her out of the house into one of these 3 green areas or exit points. If you do that, then you've won the game. Otherwise, the Poltergeist, if she brings you down as normal, then you're going to lose. All right, so from there, let's go ahead and finish off setup. So I have to choose a heart for my particular Final Girl. So let's do this one here. We'll set the rest of these off to the side, and then I have to resolve a event. So let's go ahead and draw the top event card. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. So move each victim 1 space towards the attic. Oh boy. So our victims are going to be moving up towards the attic here. So I'll move them. These guys are going to go into the foyer. This one's going to come out here. All right. I think that will do it for now. All right. Other than that, I'm ready to move in. I've taken care of everything else. Yes. All right. So there's not a whole bunch I can do right now, as I'm already in a location to search. So I think at this point, this is going to be a quick turn. So I'm going to go ahead and do a focus. I'm going to try to get some of this down so I can start working at trying to get some extra dice. So that'll take care of that. And I got one more. I'm going to go ahead and try one more to see if I can get this down a little bit more. I got a pair of 3s. I'm going to spend short rest and weak attack to give myself 1 success. That'll drop that again, but that will get me into green. So that way then I can start rolling 3 dice potentially. And I think I'm going to stop there. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and buy some cards. I got 4 points to spend. I'm going to buy a search card, and I think I will buy a guard just to be safe, especially with the Poltergeist being able to attack on the move. I think I want to do that. All right. That is my planning phase. So then it's going to move into the killer phase. So she's going to activate. She's going to move towards the closest victim or the Final Girl and attack. Her movement is 2 right now, so 1 and 2, and then she is going to kill that victim there, which is going to bump this up 1, which will raise that one, take that die away. That's unfortunate. And then we have to resolve a terror card. So let's see what we got here. Unseen Forces. If Carolyn is with you, discard and draw the next terror card. She is not. So then the first space moved each action phase is panicked. Discard this card when you find Carolyn. So this is a minor dark power. All right, so then it is back over to me to go, as there's nothing going on in the panic phase right now. And there's nothing to resolve during the upkeep phase. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and start with that search action and hope for the best. And these are going to go over here. So, search, I'm only going to get the 2. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I can do right now. I got 1 success. So I get to take the item from at your space, and I'll lose 1 thing, and I'm in the attic right now, so I do get the energy drink. So that will be hopefully helpful to me. That is all I can do there, and that's pretty much all I can do, period. So, I mean, I could move, but due to that thing, that's going to cause some problems. So what do I want to do? I'm going to spend 1 of my walks to raise that up 1, and I think I'm going to hold out there. First couple turns isn't going to be too spectacular, so then I'm going to do some purchasing. I have 6. I'm going to buy the other search card. I'm going to buy a sprint card. And I think I'll buy 2 close calls to help me out there. Then I get all my 0-point cards back. These are going to go back out. And then it's going to kick over to the Poltergeist to go, because that was my planning phase, and I did spend 6. So then it is in the killer phase. She's going to move. And, yep, she's going to move over to take that one out. That's going to raise it up again. That's going to reveal the dark power. So this is Eternal Despair. Whenever you resolve a horror roll, you lose time for every 1 showing on a die after rerolls. Ugh, that's nasty. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oof. All right, I'm at my maximum amount of cards. And terror card. It's broken. Place the broken ladder token covering the ladder on the board. The ladder may no longer be used, and spaces connected to it are no longer considered adjacent. All right, so the ladder has been broken, and then we are going to raise the terror level by 1 as well. Where did that terror card go? Somehow I misplaced it. That's weird. Unless I didn't draw 1 last time, which would be bad. Can't remember, did I draw 1? Yes, I did. That was that one. Never mind. All right, we're good. All right, so it's back into my turn. Unfortunately, my focus has not been going well, so let's go ahead and try to bring it back down. Oh, that was a wreck. Well, I got 1 though, at least. All right, so there was a couple in the closet, which moved out. There's 2 in the attic. There was 1 down here that would have moved over. The 1 that was here moved up. These 2 were in the foyer. There should be 1 over, so there should be 3 there. This one should be down here. Okay, yep, because that one, yeah, she killed that one, and then she moved over and got those. Okay, well, that was great. All right, I could spend 2 to bump that up. I think I will do that. So that'll change that over to success. That gives me 2, and it drops me 1. I'm going to try it 1 more time. This probably will bring me right back down. And that's crack. All right, so I am going to spend these 2 just to convert. So that'll cost 1, and that'll bring me back down, so that'll get me my 3rd die again. And I might as well try to do a search, just to make sure that the attic isn't the place that's concealing everything. Oh, nice, I got 2. So I'm going to drop 1 there, and then I get the top 2 cards. And they are the flashlight and the ritual dagger. So I definitely don't want the ritual dagger, as I'm not going to be attacking anything. Once per action phase, for 1 time, you may look at the top card of the terror deck, leave it in place, or place it on the bottom. That's pretty handy. So I'm going to keep that. This will go below. And then that's going to be discarded. Now I have a sprint, a guard, and a walk. So I think I'll go ahead and do a... I'm going to try for a sprint. See what I get here. Oh, that's 2 1s. That's not good. Gets me a movement of 2. It drops that down 1, and then I lose 2 more due to the Eternal Despair. I do get to move 2 spaces, but the first space that I move is going to be affected by that. And it's a 1, so I'm not going anywhere. So the second point of movement I have, now I can move down. I'm going to take these 2 victims with me. And then I'm going to do a walk. And I got 2 successes, so I'd still lose a time, but I do get to move 2 spaces if I want to, so I'm going to move everybody into there. And she is right below me with 2 guys sitting there to do. Well, I'm going to go ahead and move into the closet because I need to try to find some stuff here. All right. Hopefully Carolyn's hiding in the closet. That is pretty much all I can do. I am going to spend my energy drink to get 3 more time. Bring me back up to 5. And I will do the flashlight. This is once per action. I can spend a time to look at the top terror cards. Let's see what we got coming at us. It's coming. Kill 1 victim in each space the killer passes through, including its current and final spaces. I don't like that one. I think I'm going to drop that at the bottom, according to this, and we'll have to find out what comes up next. All right, so I got 1 card left in my hand. These are all going to be discarded. That's going to finish my turn. I do get 4 to buy. I will take the search. And I guess I will take a sprint. Yeah, I think I'll take a sprint. So I'm going to get the walk back. That's pretty much all I can do. Sprint, search to close. And those. Okay. So I don't have a whole bunch to work with here, but I got a little bit. Okay. Then the killer is going to go. She is going to move and attack. So she'll move up and kill 1 of these victims. That's going to bump her up again. And then we have the terror card. So this one is the windows and doors just slam shut. If you were inside, you may not move during the next action phase. Oh no. If you are outside, you may not enter the house during the next action phase. And then we have a new event. So let's see what we get here. Ghost Hunters. Replace 3 victims closest to you, or as many as able, with the special victim meeples. These victims will not follow you until 1 of them has been killed. Each time 1 of these victims is killed, +1 splatter. Oh no, well, that's not good. All right, so basically it's going to replace the 2 that are with me and the 1 that's with the poltergeists. Okay. And then that was the event. So this is going to be discarded. Then we do have a panic roll for that 1 victim that's in there with our person. So 3. So I have 2 through 4. He's going to move there. All right, so that guy is trying to run away a little bit. I'm not going anywhere this turn, so that's not good. And I'm going to hopefully search a little bit here. At least that didn't raise up anymore. So, all right, back into my turn as there's nothing to do during the upkeep phase. I'm going to go ahead and search. Hope for something. All right, this is going to go back up. All right, 2 successes and a 1. So I'm going to lose a time for that, and then I'm going to lose a time for that. But I do get at least the top 2 cards of the closet. So I got the trash can lid and the shotgun. I'm going to take the trash can lid, and the shotgun will drop to the bottom. I'll go ahead and equip that, and then I get to add 3 markers to it. There's 2 and 3. All right. Okay, that's the search, and then I just have a walk and sprint, and due to the effect of that, I can't do anything with any of those. So, I am probably just going to sit there. And I'm going to get a walk back, so I'm going to go ahead and spend that one to raise that up by 1. And then I think I'm not going to use the flashlight this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and stop there. That gives me 5 to buy. I will buy another search. And got 5 buying power. I'm gonna buy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Choices, choices, choices. I'm getting 5 cards back. So I think I will buy. I'm gonna buy these. I'm going to buy Improvise. I'm going to try it. This one's been pretty handy in certain situations, so I think I'm going to do that. So these will be put back. All right, and then it is moving into the killer's turn. So the killer's going to move towards one of the others. I'm going to move him. I'm going to move the killer in with me. At least then I can try to defend against it. So I'm going to go ahead and play guard and try to fend this off. Or I could use the trash can lid and not spend the card. I think I will do that. Since I have the trash can, I might as well use it. And it lets me ignore a hit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. As she's only doing 1 damage right now. I think that's... it's interesting you're able to use a trash can against a poltergeist, but it'll work. Okay. Then it's a terror card, so let's see if I made the right choice. Nothing is as it seems. If Carolyn is with you, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, shuffle each item deck and reveal the top card of each. Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of that. So, all right, so we have the shotgun on top. This one, there's only a couple cards there. And the ritual dagger. And then this one. I got a feeling she's probably in the garage at this point. Okay, and that's the things list, though. Didn't really help me at all there. If Carolyn or Mr. Floppy has been revealed, 2 damage on the track. They were not, so nothing happens there. So that works out. And then panic phase, nothing to panic yet. Upkeep phase, nothing. All right, so all right. Well, let's go ahead and let's start with Improvise. See what we can do there. Still got 3 dice, so hopefully we get some successes here. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. And I have no way to re-roll it right now. So I get to raise 1 and down 1. That was really bad. Okay, and then I also lose the time for the 1. Well, let's try to focus, because we need to at least be able to roll 3 dice. Okay, so that'll drop me 1 and back down 1. So I'm back to 3. Ugh, that was not helpful. I'm going to go ahead and search. And the bad stuff continues. I'm going to spend this short rest and that to convert. This is going to drop 1, and I'm going to lose 1 because of the search. Lets me take the top item. And the shotgun does not help me at all. I'm going to put it in the backpack. Oof. We've got 2 items left in there. And these guys are not going to follow me, right, until one of them dies. These victims will not follow you unless one has been killed. So right now she is going to she's going to keep attacking there. And I've only got one there. I'm going to spend the walk to at least get me a second one so that I can buy another search, because that's pretty much going to be a must here. So I'm going to stop there. That was a bad round for me. I'm going to buy the search. That will finish off my planning phase. These will be dished out. There's the search, and the rest of these improvise really hurt. Okay. The killer's going to activate. I'm going to go ahead and continue using that trash can lid. That's been pretty helpful to me. And then the terror card. The shadows are closing in. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, 2. So that'll drop a die. And she's going to attack a victim in my space. This one specifically says victim, so I don't know if I can dodge or block that or not. All right, so it does look like, at least the way I'm seeing it, that since he is targeting specifically a victim, that I don't have a choice to divert that. So he is going to drop one of the victims. That's going to raise his, which is going to raise it 2 more. So I just went from being in the green zone to not the green zone. Really bad. All right, that will finish off that. And then the other victim in there is going to panic. And it's a 6, so 3 through 6. He is going to get the heck out of there. All right. Then it is the upkeep phase, which I don't have anything to deal with there. So that is it. All right. Over to me. Well, I might as well search since I'm in there. Focusing isn't necessarily going to help me at this point, so I'm just going to go ahead and roll and see what I get. And it's, of course, 2 duds. No! All right. I'm going to have to lose 2 time and 1 and just not do anything with it. And then, man, there's 2 cards left in there. That would suck if Carolyn's in there. I think I'm gonna have to book and try to get somewhere else. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a sprint. All right, I got 2 successes on this one, so that's helpful at least. Lets me move 3 spaces. I have to spend the first space doing a randomized move, which is still going to get me out of there. That's good. And then I have 2 more spaces I can move. So there's 1 and 2. And then I might as well do a walk action. Let's see what happens here. 5 and a 1, so I'm going to lose another time for that and a time for the walk, and it doesn't let me go 1 space, so I'm going to go ahead and move there. All right, so those cards are killing me. All right. Man, I get back. I'm gonna get a walk back at least, so that'll get me out of there. Yeah, I think that is pretty much it at this point. I'm gonna hold off there, and then I have 1 point to buy something with. Do I want to spend this for that? Yep. Spend that for the sprint. So I get the 2 points, and then that'll spend all that. All right, so these will come back to me. This is going to go away. A sprint and a search. Okay. Then the poltergeist is going to go, still moving 2 spaces. So 1, 2, and then terror card. So Carolyn, where are you? If Carolyn is not with you, discard and draw the next terror card. Something unholy happens in the... So we're going to roll a die. It's a 4, so she's back in the closet. And she's going to attack something in there. There's nothing in there. And then she's going to move. So basically just moving back. So not too bad on that one. All right, and we're getting down to terror cards. We're down to 3 left. So this is not going real well. All right. I'm going to try to focus. All right, 2 and 6 at least. It gets me back 1. And then I'll go ahead and try to do the walk action first, just in case. 1 through 4, 5, 6. I got 1 success and that, so I'm going to lose a time there, and I'll lose another time from that. That card is killer. And then it's a 1, so I have to roll. I need a 5 or 6 to get the heck out of here. Of course not. So I move here. Then we're going to go ahead and do sprints. There we go. That's 2 successes, spends a time. Let's move 3 spaces. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So I got 2. I'm going to spend this one to move 2 spaces. So I'm going to move 1 and 2, bring in 2 with me. I'm going to go ahead and get 2 more time. And then, let's see, take a cost 2 or less action card. So I'll go ahead and do that and gain sprints. And then I'll go ahead and move 1 space, moving back into the house. Let's go ahead and try to do the next sprint here. Boy, it'd be great if I got another pair here. Oh my goodness, I did. Incredible. So I get 3 more movement points. So I'm going to move 1, 2, and 3. Getting rid of all of the victims. I get 2 health out of that, but I haven't lost any health yet, but that does get me my final here. So choose 1 named action card for the remainder of the game. Whenever you play that named action card, always roll exactly 5 dice, regardless of the horror level, for any other modifiers. Oh boy, that's going to be a tough one. I'm going to go with the sprints because it's going to be critical to be able to move at this point. And yeah, I think that is going to be the biggest thing. So being able to, because I need to find Carolyn, but yeah, being able to move, it was between that and searching. But I think the movement is going to be bigger. So I'm going to do these sprints for those, and that is going to be my turn. I got three to buy, so I'm going to go ahead and do a search and a close call. So the sprints are going to go back. Walk and focus, we'll go there, and I get these back. All right. Then the killer is going to go. So killer is going to move 2, and it's going to be basically just moving towards me, as it doesn't have another option. And then terror card, we have, so Carolyn is still not out, so we have to reveal another one. the ground is shaking, place the poltergeist in your space. Then it is going to attack. Let's see. If you take any damage, all your moves during the next action phase are panicked. All right, so I'm going to have to play guard. And I did get one success, and I rolled one again, so I'm going to lose that. But I do reduce damage by 2, which is what she is doing right now, so I do not take any damage. So then that second part will not have an effect. All right. Okay, so then I'm going to have to do a move or a walk. All right, so I got one success. And that card's going to get me again. I'm going to spend the weak and short attack to at least be able to move 2 spaces. Well, it's going to... The benefits of that are going to depend on what I roll here. All right, so I did roll a 5, so I actually do move back into the house. That was super lucky. And then I'm going to move towards that garage. That's what I need to do. That is pretty much everything I can do there. I'm going to spend the focus to gain an extra thing there. And I think that will be it for the round. So I got 4 buying power. I'm going to have to buy another guard because she's going to be attacking me. And I'm going to buy a sprint. So that's my 4. That'll kick that back up, and that'll be it. So I'll get these back. And these are all gone, and that's going to go there. Okay. That is it. So she's going to move 2 back onto me and attack, so I'm going to have to spend the guard. And the pair of 1s. You can't get any worse. Oh my goodness. And I'll spend that trash can to at least avoid 1 damage. I will take 1 from that. That is the end of the trash can. That is pretty much everything I can do. So, and then the tarot card. And there are no victims out there, so there's going to be no effect on that. So then it's over to panic phase and upkeep phase, which there aren't any things to handle there. So I'm going to try to walk, see if I can manage this. I got 1 success and another one. Man, those 1s are killing me. And I lose 1 for the action itself, and then I'm going to roll to see where we're going. 4 through 6, I get to go where I want to go. 3, and 3 is nothing, so I don't go anywhere. Sprint is a 5, so I got 1, so I'm going to lose 1 time there. I get to move up to 2 spaces and move into the garage. And wow, I'm going to search. A 6 and a 3. So I'm going to spend that, and then I get the top item. I'm going to go ahead and use that. I have to use it right away. So 1 through, let's see what I roll here. It's a 5, 6, so it lets me look in the attic at all the cards in there. All right, so Carolyn is not in the attic. Those cards, keep the order the same, and then discard this card. Okay, so she's not in the attic. Okay, and then I'm going to have to spend these 2 just to get some purchasing power to buy a guard card, because she's going to be in there attacking me. Not that that was very helpful before, but we will see. Over here, that's there. Oh, and the sprint I should have rolled 5. I forgot about that because of my thing. Oh well. I wasn't going to use all the movement anyways. So it wouldn't have mattered what I rolled. Okay, so then it's back into her turn. She has to flip over her card because there are no tarot cards left. So this one is place the poltergeist in your space, and then she's going to attack. All 0 cards cost 1 time now. Nothing is easy. That is beyond the truth. All right. She's going to attack, so I'm going to have to spend that guard to try to fend this off. A pair of 1s. Are you kidding? So I'm going to take 2 damage from that. And I lose 2 time. That is absolutely horrible. All right. Well, the good news is it really can't get much worse at this point. And I have no search. So I'm just going to end it there. Yeah, I'll spend the weak attack at least to get another buying power. And I guess the focus. That'll give me 6. All right. I'm going to buy 2 searches and a guard. All right. And now I don't get those back because I have to buy them. All right, that is it. Goes into her turn. I'm going to have to spend the guard to defend. And it's a pair of 4s, so I'm going to have to spend something to upgrade. So I'll spend those 2 to get this success. Otherwise, I could potentially be dead. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And so that is all that, and then it isn't my turn as the rest has been taken care of. I'm going to search. It's a 6 and a 1. I just cannot stop rolling these 1s. All right, so I get the top item of the garage. It is Mr. Flopsy. So what does this do? Floppy. If the dark power has been revealed, you may remove this from the game to ignore the effects of Carolyn, Where Are You? If this card is discarded for any reason, shuffle it into the nearest item deck. Okay. All right. And then I'll go ahead and try it again. And a 3 and a 2. So nothing. And basically I'm going to lose 2 and the gauge is going to go up 1. All right. That is it. I have 3 buying power, so I'm going to buy a guard. And close call. And then this will go in there, and that'll go there. All right, so then she's going to attack, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of this. And it's 2 and a 4, so at this point, I have to spend that. So I'm going to spend 2 of my time to re-roll these. And I got 2 successes, so I ignore all the damage. All right. That is my turn. Or that is the killer's turn. Panic phase, upkeep phase, nothing. Back into the action phase. I have no cards. So I'm going to have to go straight into the planning phase. I have 4 buying power. I'm going to buy a search and a guard. These will go away, and I don't get anything else back, so I'm back up to that. I'm going to spend the guard to defend. And that will be the game, probably. So I'm going to lose 2. And that is it. I have died. Well, let's find out where Carolyn was at least. So garage. The next one would have been revolver. And the pills, so she was not in the garage. The attic, we know she wasn't in. So she was hiding in the closet all along, and I just missed her. Well, hopefully you found that video helpful. It was extremely frustrating for me. I was very unsuccessful in that. Carolyn was hiding really good. But it was fun anyways. It's always good to try, and sometimes it doesn't work out. So hopefully you found this video helpful. As always, if you find it helpful, please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Give me a little bit of love. Help the algorithm. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. Hit that button just to give me some loving, and let me know what you think of this one. Did I do anything wrong? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And you know, if I made some mistakes, let me know. Always interested to see what I did right or what I did wrong, or if there were certain things that you saw that I might have been able to do better. That would be helpful as well. Otherwise, thanks again, and we'll see you later with another video.